morning and welcome to Abuelita's Kitchen. This morning I'm going to show you how to make a Mexican omelet, which was one of the favorites at my restaurant. So I'm going to start by turning on the skillet. So I'm going to turn this on low, and then also I'm going to turn on the comal or the griddle to heat up the tortillas. I'm going to turn that on low heat. And then I'm going to turn on the beans, refried beans, which I prepared in advance. I'll tell you about them in a minute. Okay, we're going to start with 2 eggs, which I'll scramble a little bit. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of milk. The milk is added in to fluff up the eggs. When they cook, it'll expand and you'll see the end result. It's really nice. Also, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of diced tomatoes. Then 2 tablespoons of finely diced green bell peppers. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of very finely diced white onion. You can use white or green onion, whichever you prefer. I like the green onion, but my husband likes the white, and this is for him, so that's what I'm using. And then I have 1 medium mushroom cut up in pieces. Then I have 1/2 of a chile serrano, very finely diced. You can use any kind of chili you like. The serrano is medium hot, so that's what we like. And then last but not least, I'm going to throw in 3 tablespoons of Colby cheese. Then again, you can use any kind of cheese that you prefer. This is just what we like. Okay, before I put this on the stove, I'm going to season it with some Lori's seasoned salt. Just put a couple of sprinkles in there, mix it up, and we're ready to go. Now we're going to move over to the stove. And I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Mix it around so it's fully covered. Make sure the flame is on low. And I'll put my omelet in here. And then I'll cover it, and I'll be back in a few minutes to flip it. Welcome back. It's been about 3 minutes and the omelet is done. It's ready to be flipped. So the way you can tell that it's ready, it's a little brown around the edges and you can see it hardening up. So I just take a wide spatula and flip it. Perfect. And I'll put the lid on while I'm letting this brown on the other side because it's almost fully cooked. I'm going to go ahead and add my beans to the plate and tortillas. I'm heating my tortillas on this grill that is my favorite thing in the kitchen. This used to belong to my mother-in-law, and she used it on a daily basis making homemade tortillas. When she passed on, she left it to me, and it's my most prized possession. I use the uncooked flour tortillas, so I'm just going to throw one on there. I used to make tortillas in my younger days, but now that they make these that are almost like homemade, I use these instead. Okay, these are beans, refried beans. I cooked the beans yesterday and I put a little canola oil in there and mashed them. And then I just warmed them up till they got a little, till they're warm, fully warm. So I'm going to put a few little beans in the plate with a little cheese on top. Flip the tortilla. Okay. I'm going to let it cook just a tiny bit longer and put it in my tortilla warmer here. And then by then the omelet will be done. There we go. So now the omelet is done. Just turn off the heat. and lay it right in the plate. There you go. That's our Mexican omelet. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you'll tune in for many more homemade recipes. Thank you so much.